is the kicker, Harrison Butker. Monday Night Primetime is underway. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Hey! Look at my team. 70s Timberwolves. Cut my team.
On the gun, Milrow. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He couldn't do it right there.
Cap 60. 18, 5 in.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Oh, he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down run by Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's got room to roam. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yellow. 15.
Play action, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Attack! 15. Yellow. Fire down these two.
to the air. Mahomes. On the move, headed right. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up third down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, Ridley, yellow, yellow. Oh, hey, 57 colors. Right side.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Chiefs will jump back to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. There's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
18, 5 years. Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Corner 70. Ready.
Staying with Walker. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Milrow to throw on 4th. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Smith back to receive it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 43.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Air it out on third. He rolls to his right. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up fourth while they can and decline the flag. The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Okay, break.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Get it. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Milrow from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 19 right.
Rolling from the gun here. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Cougar 19.
Milrow now to throw. Catch is made near the edge. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
70 Timberwolves.
Walker on first down. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
Bronco 80.
They send a man in motion. This is Walker on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
60 Maverick.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. They'll have the first down and even more. And this takes them down to the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready? Ready?
Walker again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks start to fight back with their first points of this game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. It's a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
Yellow. Go on, Eddie. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Right.
First and 10 at the 40.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Sunday. Attack. 87. Yellow. 15. Yellow. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has it in close. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. Third down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third and 2, Mahomes to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a second quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Sending a receiver left.
19.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's go now.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Seahawks at a deficit. Second down now, they need 7. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Holding short, it's Milrow. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
They're set up at the 35 now. Off the play fake, Milrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Nice pass to 60.
They bring their tight end left. 2nd and 10. Milrow to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. They work against the blitz. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Taking a shot deep here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
Drive begins with a walker run. He dodged the tackle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
19 yards.
On the goal.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70. 18, 5 in. 7 Pirates. Go.
First down throw here from Milrow. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Brings up second.
Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read. Brock got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Elijah Arroyo, the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
So out now comes the punter. Smith on this return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He fields this at the 18. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
At their own 30-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. To the air, Mahomes. Sends this to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get more points to end a lopsided first half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Rucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the final play of our first half. He'll throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 from the 41.
Yellow. Attack. 15. Yellow.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Yellow.
A second down throw for Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down carry for Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. The support by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hot 70.
Walker now from the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down, that brings up second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing now off the play action. To the left, he's got Royal. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
60 by 60.
Walker running to the right. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Air it out on third. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. Little snap came in slow, but he got it away. He's got this at the 27. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
And they're on 41-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow. Come back. Color.
Here's Mahomes now. Buying some time right. That's low and bounces short of his man. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Yellow.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Byron Murphy there to make the play. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Yellow. 57. 15.
3rd and long for him here. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down.
Hey, 57. Yellow.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Walker. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Going to the ground again on first. The hurry's forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 50, trap 50.
From the gun, Milrow. On the move, past the 40. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
First down, Seattle, 41-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Points out, sharp, and they lost it on the hit. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the first down anyway. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Headed out right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey. Ready?
It's Walker on the give. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Seahawks who have possession. They've got a lot of work to do, Brock. They are in a massive hole.
Got it. Ready?
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
He gets it again. And he's stonewalled by this front line at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
They send Ward left. On 3rd and goal, Darnold. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
On the return, the Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. He's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Hey, Ripley! Come back!
First down throw, Mahomes. Hit it right through the middle of the field. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Let's go, Lou, lady! Easy! 57 colors.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks have some new life in the fourth. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at the defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
Trying to run with Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs have likely locked up the win right there. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Rucker with the extra point. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Seahawks 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Running is Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Milrow with it on 1st. It's his targets. That's Torrey Horton. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Seahawks. First down.
Here's Milrow. 1st and 10. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Second down now, 7 to go. They go with Walker here. They're still going at the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Got to hurry this to the line.
That's another Seahawks. First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Milrow from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offensive line fast. Shotgun now for Milrow. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. A wide receiver run to start this series. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they're there to send him out of bounds. But Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged, so right. It's so rugged, so right. It's so right. One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many fans on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Swift for sale, like 5 below. Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like I'm MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future. Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train.
in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. Huh, what? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, the short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah, print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Run it down. The sun is up. So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load them, but I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. And sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood, bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. There ain't a do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up. The sun is up. To run it down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest to my shut it down. Work it for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab a then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn. come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Let it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that babe, well alright. Tryna fight in the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it? Try to run back, if I your ties, hold up. 100 round, feeling like I'm on team, playing both sides of you. Shout out to your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been hitting deep in. She not in the scene. She trying to go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got these on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna I got this me. She tryna show me something. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me, you know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get it cold up. Like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better.
Get better when I wanna get better. can't stop. One more try. I know that it's my time.
The past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop. One more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up.
Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? It's a glitch, but you don't wanna see more. No, you wanna see more, but you wanna see sore.
Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks attract. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch of my savior. Hold up, give me that touch of my haters.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. If I got to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before. And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, done quick. You going from the dog or some bump, right? They go to click 911, all over some dump. Ain't that something? It's remind me of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright? Slim, so watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Tried to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon'
mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? If you up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk. Put them in the stand. You keep walking. That you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog. Blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out. Sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth. I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Big ball, yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold my. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again.
the jumper and the thief, I said, that is all about the jumper and the thief in the night.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too gold. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we getting bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A time. And if you ain't know, this is how it goes down. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Yeah. Please out.
Yo, man,
up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating on glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish bad, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. Don't pack, this ain't talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the goat. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. These be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish bad, most want it.
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said, I've a proposition. Every they want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? And she said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung how I wore when it came hard to breathe. Hit the focus to make sure I hit the notes. And let it palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, cause if it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. Then she say I'm a mad magician. And if you're ready, they want to take me home tonight, it's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you
your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream. Like us, you're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle, look when you see the sun. It's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. Just better get it off. Yeah. Set it off. Look, it's almost over now, almost over now. You don't succeed 'cause you hesitate. You think we're flying, we levitate. Just be yourself, don't ask us why. 'Cause if you don't, we will fly. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop's car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle and when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. You think that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of my car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now, it's almost over now. I guess you ain't heard that we swallow guys. It's too damn late to apologize. When you see the mantle or when you see the sky, it's almost over now, almost over now. No one ever really dies. Do you believe that? Well, if not, for you, it's almost over now, almost over now.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies,
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show.